Hello everyone and welcome to a special Numatic week here on iBasic. Yes, one full week featuring only Numatic vacuum cleaners, and this special week was inspired by Numatic International and My Henry, who have offered me two new Numatic cleaners to have a look at, and you'll be seeing those later in the week. But I'm going to kick off the week with a brand new cleaner. Well, she's not that new, but she's got a brand new colour. Have you guessed what colour it is? Yes, we have got the new Hetty yellow. Now, I bought this a couple of weeks ago now because it was on offer with this. Yes, at the time of making this video, this car kit comes free with the new yellow Hetty and selected Henry cleaners when you buy them direct from My Henry. So I thought I would show you the new Hetty in yellow plus this car kit. Obviously, you don't need a car to use this, and I'll show you the ways you can use this kit around your home. But now it's time to remove Hetty from her box and switch her on for the very first time. Now, apart from the colour, I believe yellow Hetty is just the same as her pink sister. So if you don't like pink and you prefer yellow, this is the Hetty for you. So let's undo the tape. And of course, this cleaner, like all the Numatic cleaners, is made in the United Kingdom. So, as we can see, there's no special instruction book. We have regular Henry, or Henry Compact and Hetty Compact there in the instruction book. Hetty there in her more traditional pink colour. But why can't we have a yellow Hetty? So obviously, look, this is the set of small cleaning tools that come standard with most of the Numatic domestic range. We've got the small nozzle for your upholstery, a crevice tool for your nooks and crannies, the adapter so you can connect any of the accessories directly to the end of the hose instead of having to use the curved handle, the slide-on brush that fits the upholstery nozzle, and of course the soft dusting brush for cleaning your Venetian blinds, lampshades, etc. Two metal wands, and of course the metal curved handle piece complete with the suction control. You've got the familiar standard carpet and floor nozzle with a plastic base plate, litter pickers to help pick up pet hair, etc., and a roller wheel at the back, and a foot operated pedal so you can lower the brush at the front for cleaning hard floors, and also there's a squeegee at the back. And finally, we've got a nice long hose. And now it's time for Hetty to come out of her box and say hello to all my viewers. There you go. Look at that, Hetty. Can you believe what you can see? No, you can't. Right, there we are. Isn't she smart and colourful? But we've got some other things to get out of the box. Well, one other thing. You get one spare pepper flow bag, and of course there'll be a bag fitted inside Hetty. So that's everything. She's very colourful. Let's have a closer look at the new Hetty yellow. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll be quite familiar with Numatic vacuum cleaners, especially the famous red Henry. In fact, I've got a playlist full of other Numatic cleaners you might want to check out after watching this video if you're new to my channel. So there's no surprises here. This is a HET160, which means she's the more compact size, and I've said in previous videos, personally I prefer for a domestic cleaner the more compact size. The other size you can get, well, you can get more than one extra size, and I'll be sneak peek, something coming up later this week. There will be a larger Henry coming up, larger than standard. This is a 160, the standard Henry is a Henry 200. But I was really pleased when Numatic launched the compact version because they're a little bit lighter, bit more compact and easier to handle around the home. And these are real workhorses, and they're one of the most reliable vacuum cleaner brands you can buy, and apart from the big thumbs up for being made in the UK. So here is Hetty. This is the motor unit. On the back we've got the single speed on off switch and a mains on indicator light, and at the top here we have a folding carry handle, so you can carry Hetty up the stairs or out to the car. And obviously with the car care kit I've got with this machine, Hetty will be ideal for cleaning the car. I'll be showing you that kit in a moment. So Hetty has a 10-meter cable which pulls out of the top here, and Hetty also has a 620 watt motor. So a nice long 10-meter cable. Goes on forever, which means you can plug Hetty in and clean a large area without having to find a new socket outlet. And in fact, in many homes you'll probably find that Hetty can clean your whole downstairs without moving the mains cable. And you naughty girl, Hetty turned on a bit previous. Yes, bit too keen to get going, Hetty. Right, well, when Hetty is plugged in, you'll see that the light illuminates. I've got quite bright lights on at the moment, so obviously it's not going to show up as much as it will normally. So to empty Hetty, or to change her bag, we just simply remove the clips and off comes Hetty's head, giving us access to the bag and filter. And the motor, of course, the heart of Hetty, is just under that grill there. So this is the filter. Always use Hetty with a filter in place, and always use Hetty with a bag. And I would recommend, as I always do, genuine Numatic HEPA flow bags. They're not expensive, they're widely available, and they're absolutely huge. Look, you can clean an absolute load and load of dirt up with one of these before you have to replace the bag. And when it's time to replace the bag, you remove it from the cleaner, close over the little flap, and just dispose of it and replace with a new bag. Simple and clean. And there you go, that's the bucket. So we'll pop Hetty's bag back with the writing uppermost. Very simple. You just push the red bag collar onto the black tube there, and that's it. That's a simple job. No washing of filters all the time, no messy emptying with a Hetty. Then we can pop the filter back and then pop Hetty's head back on and close the clips. At the back we've got space to hold the small tools. Now you can put just 2 of the small cleaning tools like this, or there is a way of putting more on if you're a bit inventive. So of course we can slide the brush onto the upholstery nozzle like that, so that holds that in place. We can also, if we want to carry the adapter, we can pop that into there and put the nozzle there. And then if we want to carry the dusting tool as well, we can always shove it on the end of the crevice tool. So now we can carry all the tools with us as we're cleaning. You're not having to go back to the cupboard and find the tool you need. You don't have to stop cleaning. So that's a nice little feature to have. And also you'll notice here a little slot, which is the parking bracket. So if the large tool has one of these brackets on it, it means you can park it on the cleaner. So obviously once the wands and hose are attached, you can slot the main floor head like that, just to park the machine if you need to pause for any reason. Right, well, that's about it. She's a simple girl, but she's tough and reliable. To attach the hose or nose, we simply just screw it into place, and then we've got the end here. Now this end is angled, so you can actually use it like this. If you're cleaning your carpets and you spot something in the corner, just whip off the wands and then you can just grab the fluff like that. But normally you would attach the handle piece like that, and it can go either way, whichever's comfortable to you. And if you're cleaning at height, you can have it at a different angle. So that goes on there. Give it a firm push and a twist to ensure it stays in place, and then of course we can attach it to the wands, and again just give it a twist just to secure it in place. So that's Hetty fully assembled and ready to clean. We'll just test the suction of Hetty. It shouldn't be any different to any regular pneumatic vacuum with a 620 watt motor. So I'll reach over and get my suction gauge, if I can find it. Here we go. And we'll just see how much suck Hetty's got. So I reckon that was 80 on the gauge, which is pretty good considering Hetty only uses 620 watts of electricity. Okay, while Hetty's getting used to her new surroundings, let's take a look at this car kit that I got free when I purchased Hetty from myhenry.com or myhenry.co.uk. Just type in myhenry on Google and you should find the website, and it is the official website of Numatic, where you can buy Henry, Hetty and all the various pneumatic cleaners plus spares and accessories. So this offer is current at the time of making the video, but offers change, so I suggest you check back and you'll see what they're offering at this present time. But if you haven't got this kit and you've got another Henry cleaner, this kit should fit basically all the pneumatic cleaners you can buy now, and many of the older ones too. So this was free, but you can buy it separately. Let's have a look what we get. So this is a car care kit, but as I said earlier, there's nothing to stop you using this kit around the home. So what do we get? Well, we get this flexible crevice tool. Now that is very useful for in the car, especially in between the front car seats. There's always crumbs and bits that get caught around there, doesn't it? But look at this. This is long and flexible. You'll have no trouble getting Hetty into those nooks and crannies in the car with that. But of course, this is equally useful around the home, down the sides of your sofa, in between your appliances in the kitchen that you can't move. And if your appliance is high enough off the floor, you should be able to slot that underneath. Get those dust bunnies and bits of dog food and all sorts that gathers under your major appliances. So that is flexible. You can flex it either way. So that's a very handy extension or crevice nozzle to have with any pneumatic Henry cleaner. You also get another one of these adapters, but you need this to connect the extension hose. Now this is ideal in the car because what you do, you push the adapter into one end of the hose, then the hose attached to Hetty or Henry fits on the other side, and you've got an extra length of hose, which means you should be able to clean around the average car with Hetty staying in one position, which is very handy. It will also mean that Hetty should reach up a standard flight of stairs, and I'll check that before the end of the video, because that's one thing Henrys and Hettys have in common with Daleks. They don't do stairs very well. They won't reach up a standard flight of stairs, and they can't walk up the stairs, obviously. So with an extra bit of hose, I think we'll be able to leave Hetty safely at the bottom while we clean right to the top of a standard 13-step flight of stairs. So there's the hose, and another useful tool for inside the car, and if you've got pets especially, we have the 140 size aero brush. So this is an attachment that uses the powerful airstream of Hetty to drive this rotating brush. So that's ideal for cleaning your stairs, your pet bedding, upholstery and your car mats, especially if they've got dried on mud. You can really help to shift that. And of course, attached to the end of the hose, you can attach it like this, so it's really compact and it swivels, so you can go under the car seats as well. So as I said, this is ideal for the car, but very useful around the home as well. Well, I won't lie to you, Hetty is quite hard to push on my plush pile carpet without reducing the suction on the handle, but she's got a lot of suck to her, so I expect her to be fairly difficult. If you have trouble pushing a vacuum, then the additional turbo head, which you can buy as an optional extra with this model, the full-sized one, you'll find that whizzes over carpets much easier and is also better for picking up pet hair. But on shorter pile carpets, Hetty shouldn't be too difficult. This carpet is notoriously difficult to clean. Bit of an error I made buying this carpet. Many vacuum cleaners are very hard to push, but at least I can actually use Hetty on this carpet without too much trouble. Now then, what I'm going to have a look at now is to see if the included hose that I got with the car care kit actually means that Hetty can clean a standard flight of 13 steps. Okay, so I've got the extension hose and I've left the Aerobrush 140 attached to one end, so I need to attach the other end of the extension hose to Hetty's main hose. So first, of course, I have to remove the handle and the wands, and then using the adapter supplied with Hetty, I'm going to push that into one end of the hose and the extension hose pushes into the other end. Just push and twist until it's firmly in place. Now it's time to see if Hetty will clean right to the top of my stairs. Okay, with Hetty safely at the bottom of the stairs, let's see how far she can reach. Right then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the 12th step in my home is a half landing, so we'll have to imagine a 13th step just above. So yes, I can safely say that a standard flight of stairs can be cleaned successfully with the Hetty complete with the car care kit. Now there is another way of cleaning stairs using Hetty with just the standard length of hose. You can clean up to 12 stairs with Hetty safely at the bottom, and I'll demonstrate how you can do that. With the suction valve on the handle closed, Hetty is easy to use on short pile carpets. Well, that's about the end of today's video on the new yellow Hetty from Numatic International. If you prefer Hetty in the original pink colour, she's just the same as yellow Hetty, apart from, of course, the colour. And if you prefer Henry is available in blue, yellow, red and green, so you can choose a multitude of colours to brighten up your housework. Don't forget to check out my pneumatic playlist, where you'll see lots of pneumatic cleaners, including the biggest ever mess test I've done on this channel so far using a Henry Hound. So don't forget, tune in, same time, same place tomorrow for a new Numatic video. Bye for now.